goes, when the CMCs come and when they sold the...
Can 3 minutes, please.
Okay.
Thank you for the camera. 3 minutes.
Okay, let's...
For the camera.
So we stay at Kengeleni. The British government helped us to build a church known as Emmanuel Church, Freetown, Kengeleni. In 1860s, they bought another land. We come to our second plot of Freetown, where we are now staying there. Because of the CMC sold the plot, which was 600 acres, and they came to bought us a 50 acres where we are staying there. But still, we have some challenges there where we are staying. As we talk now, they want to take our other plots, Mombasa County. They want to take that plot and to be their plot. So we are still on fighting with them to retain our plot, which is our playing ground, which we used to play at that ground. They came and helped us to fence the playing ground with a chain link fence. So they say that ground, it is belong to them. Because they were our trustees, so they used to be our trustee, and they believe that the whole plot, 50 acres, is their plot, which is not correct. So up to there, I can give my friend also to talk some points. Okay. Dixon.
Hello. Yeah, good afternoon. I thank
Sorry, sir. Can you come in the middle for the sake of the camera? In the middle of the stage? Thank you, sir. Right there. Right. Thank you.
Yeah, I thank Madam Millicent of Diambo for giving me this short opportunity to address the congregation. First of all, my name is Dixon Shenga. I come from Freetown settlement, just about some kilometers away from here. As a descendants of Freetown, we are very happy to be given this chance and to share our ideas with the fellow freed slaves. First of all, on my behalf and the rest of the descendants of Freetown, Freetown is a settlement which was established through Sir Bartle Frere. That was in 1873. Sir Bartle Frere was sent by Queen Elizabeth of England to come and abolish the slave trade in the eastern coastline of Africa. So, at that time, he, Sir Bartle Frere, through his journey, he came across some dhows which were having some slaves. See, our forefathers were one of them from those dhows. So after the rescue of those forefathers, we were settled at a place called Kengeleni, present, just near the new Nyali Bridge. The freed slaves They built structures there. They stayed for quite some time there. But later, there was some problems. There was this Church Missionary Society who were given the responsibility of taking care of the free slaves.
You can wrap up now, sir. Thank you.
After some few years, CMS, they tried to sell the lands which belong to the free slaves. So that caused another problem to our forefathers, of which later, that was in 1937, when the Queen Elizabeth and the British government decided to another piece of land, 50 acres, to settle the freed slaves. That's where, at the moment, our forefathers settled there, and we, at the moment, we're there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll hand it over to Madam Chairperson.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you really are the living history, really showing us the impact of the slave trade right to the present, not only for us in the diaspora, but for those who were left behind. And you can see and feel the disconnection and the pain and suffering that whole experience that we have all experienced. So very quickly, some of the points that I wanted to highlight. We have spoken quite a bit, a very rich discussion. We have spoken about the need for support to organizations that support Africans in the diaspora, having the kind of authority to be able to act in those settings. We have spoken about the importance of cultural traditions, protecting them, working with our governments to put special programs in place to protect culture, but also the important role of our indigenous leaders in protecting and advancing cultural traditions. We have spoken about the way in which indigenous leaders can help to encourage governments to remove some of the barriers, the visas, the other barriers that make it difficult for people in the diaspora to return. The importance of building a united indigenous kingdom where our traditional leaders, monarchs, get together to advocate for many of these changes that are necessary to bring our people back home. And we heard the very important point, and which was borne out in the presentation we just had, that that because you remained in Africa does not necessarily mean that you were not also exposed to oppression of various kinds. And we thank Queen Mzilikazi for highlighting that point. We need to strengthen communication between AIGC, Aido, DACA. I think that recommendation came through very clearly, that there is a lot of work that Aido and all of the partners have to do, CARICOM, AIGC, DACA, exchanges, promoting trade, and in the words of King Mashuku, combining the best of the old with the best of the new. I think we heard very clearly from Queen Mother Tota Atiang how very impactful the presence of our royals is when you actually come to the Caribbean and to meet with. I'm sure those members of the delegation who were in Guyana for emancipation, Queen Mzilikazi would remember His Highness would also recall the kind of reception at that Emancipation Day celebration in the park. Yes, and so, and also Papa Sunday was there as well, and it was really very tremendous and overwhelming. So I think we want to encourage the continued journeying of our royals from the continent so that you can continue to have that kind of impact. In Jamaica, we had a youth forum, and that also was a very powerful and inspiring moment for the young people there and who joined online. And also, we heard the appeal from one of our young persons from Aido that education in the Caribbean needs to include the history prior to slavery, so that our people are aware of the very rich and proud history that we had in Africa before the beginning of the slave trade. And I think the same would go for education on the continent as well, to ensure that people in Africa are also aware of this very dark period of history and why it is important to repair the breach. So I'm going to ask King Tani to take us out with the reparations chant or song.
I want to make a stimulant. Some people might be sleeping here. We are here to reconnect, and it's unity. So it's just one line. We are one, we are together, we are one. Again, we are one, we are together, we are one. No, we are together. We are one. That's how it starts. We are one. We are together. We are one.
Together.
No. We are one. That's how you start it. We are one. We are together. We are one. So
we are one.
We are one. Start.
We are together.
We are together, we are one.
We are together.
We are one. We are together. We are one. We are together, we are one. That's just all. We are one. We are together, we are one.
We are together. We are together.
Our Caribbean sisters, are we together?
We are together.
Our Caribbean brothers, are we together?
We are together.
Aido AIC, are we together?
One. We are together.
Kenya, Guyana, are we together?
We are one. We are together.
Jamaica, Uganda, are we together?
We are one. We are together.
Also, Africa, Caribbean, are we together?
We are one. We are
Europe, Africa, reconnect together.
We are one. We are together.
I will come. Kingston, Yaoundé, are we together?
We are one. We are together. We are one.
For me, this is a reconnection song. It's a hymn to say that you and I are not different. There's no difference between Kingston and Yaoundé, between Uganda and Guyana.
Let me help you with the song. That is why I came out here.
It's just a stimulant.
Rhythm. I know if the rhythm isn't right, it wouldn't go right. Okay, so you're saying, we are one, we are together. We are one, we are together. What else it say? We are one. We are together. We are one. We are together. That's it? We are one. We are together. We are one. We are one. We are together. We are one. We are together.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We're handing back over, so we can leave the stage now.
Let us clap hands for our team of royals.
Okay.
Moria Kolial. Moria Kolial. Kobusi. Thank you.
However, I'm going to take the moderator's privilege and just teach you one more chant. So I'm going to make a phrase and you answer reparations now. Okay? They sold us.
Reparations now.
They owe us.
Reparations now.
Oh gosh, hold on. They stole us.
Reparations now.
They owe us.
Reparations now.
They stole us.
Reparations now.
They owe us.
Reparations now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I forget part of it.
We are one, we are together. We are one, we are together. We are one, we are together. Repeat after. We are one, please emphasize that. That's where the is. Hello. We are one, we are together. Beautiful. I can feel it. I told you none of you is going back home, and Mombasa County is here with us. They can assure you that there's a lot of land that we can work on their title deeds right away. If I'm saying the truth, say yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. It's been a beautiful session. It's been a nice experience. It's been good connection. And the excitement is we are coming back together. I think this is what God wants, and this is what our ancestors for. It's lunch. For lunch, I'm looking around for Mr. Ambassador Namboka because of the special role he was to play here. He is still speaking with the doctor. But we are going for lunch. No. Okay. Shepi, please pick word from, I'm now the boss here. Pick word from the big boss and bring to the small boss. Just listen to them. Listen to them. Oh yes, I get you. I get you. I get you. Yes, they need to speak. Yes, no, just now. Thank you very much. I have actually known where the gap is. That Mombasa County is here and they need to say a word. Right, CC, CM, CC, all that, CM, CC together. As I get your full names. This is one Mheshimiwa I have known for how many years? About 13 years. For 13 years we've known each other. So we knew each other when we were still girls and boys. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
People that have to say the word, the minister and the king.
And the king. Thank you. So the king comes last.
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy to introduce and to bring up front the Minister for Culture in Mombasa County, the county that you are in, who have welcomed us so warmly, and he will also confirm to us that the governor is coming this evening to have dinner with us, as he promised yesterday. He is the Minister for Trade, Tourism and Culture, Mombasa County. His good name is Mohammed Osman Ali. Please give him a round of applause, even as he comes up front to give us a word, to give us his statement. With him is his chief officer. He works with his chief officer because his chief officer is his money man. So if we talk to them very well, everything will be paid for here. Welcome.
Thank you. Afternoon. Kings and queens present, all diaspora descendants present, all county and national government officers present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to join you on this occasion of 5th Aid Network International Annual Convention. As CC in charge of tourism, culture and trade, it's really exciting to realize that this convention is such a blessing to our docket as it brings in tourists from all corners of global, confirming Mombasa a unique status as a premium tourist destination. The convention also celebrates culture from all over the world and has presented a rare opportunity for the Kenyan business community and especially Mombasa business men and women to establish business linkage that will transform their lives, business and the economy of Mombasa at large. The reimagining of African governance system that has been tested over hundreds of years is a noble initiative that brings socio-cultural stability in this age and time when society are grappling with immense pressure from urbanization and rapid socio-cultural changes. This will ensure preservation of a noble culture and cessation of any forms of harmful culture in accordance with one of the principles of Aido Network International. This convention, just like the previous 4 years, gives the opportunity for trade partnership by brothers and sisters from Africa, American, Caribbean, and Europe. That will increase the bond that binds together African and those in diaspora. Through these testimonies, we have been informed of how commodities such as coffee from Africa have found new markets abroad. This connection, therefore, will be no exceptional. It will also be a chance to learn more about our past as we look forward to our bright future through cultural exchange programs. Historically, Mombasa was a strategic port call for both Asian explorers and merchants from Europe, Middle East, Asia, and India. This gives the rise to intangible and tangible heritage that is a mix of all those cultures that emerge in Mombasa. This can be seen in our culinary arts, rich spices, religion, as well as the architects, especially in Mombasa Old Town, Fort Jesus, which represent one of the historical eras in Mombasa development, and is one of the 7 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in Kenya. This year theme, retracing the roots and celebrating the decade of African descent, resonate quite well with Mombasa, especially due to the fact that Mombasa is a home to descendants of free slaves who reside in Freetown, Mombasa, and we have just witnessed some of them here. In conclusion, I urge you to find some time outside your busy schedules to make sightseeing visits of various attractions that Mombasa has to offer and complement our effort of advertising Mombasa as a unique destination when you travel back home. Thank you and God bless you. Yeah, I'm honored to be here with you here, and I promise you that I'll be joining you today for the dinner, yes. And I'll accompany my governor who will be with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. At least I have somebody who will pay for my dinner. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure, it's an honor. We would wish His Royal Majesty Oscar Etuke of Cameroon to just come and give us last remarks on behalf of the kings this morning. Please give him a round of applause. You know, if he brought his country here, then he would have heard it. We are now his countrymen. Can we give him a round of applause? Just a word of thank you, a word of thanks.
Bayeti. Good afternoon. I am King Teke Oscar Itute from Cameroon, Southwest Region, Fako Division. My kingdom is called Wunyanango Kingdom, Boya Subdivision. On behalf of my peers from Cameroon, we were planning that none of us will be here, but because of one or two reasons, I thank God that I am here to represent my peers from Cameroon, thanks to the effort of King Tani. By the grace of God, I believe we also would love to have a chapter in Cameroon, by God's grace. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, King. I am a very lucky lady. We're winding up, and we just want to give you the final announcements for tonight. And I'm asking for Princess Shapi. Where are you? Yeah, Princess Shapi. I hand over to her, and as she comes, I have somebody's glasses. If they're yours, please get in touch with me. If they don't find somebody, we will donate them to somebody. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Can we clap for our MC, the vivacious, the dramatic, the present one? Please, let's clap for the wonderful job that she's been doing this past. She's here, she's everywhere. Talk about the omnipresent person. Hey, thank you so much, my sister, you and your team, for the wonderful work that you've been doing. Mine is very simple, it's to invite my president. And you got all confused. My president to come and let us know so that he can also close. So that's all that I will be saying. Hey, how do you just keep quiet when the president is standing? How do we? Can I hear the ululation, African woman? Can I hear the ululation, Kenya? Don't you ululate in Kenya? I have not heard. Uganda! Kenya! South Africa! Guyana! Who else did I leave behind? Who else? America! Where are you?
Bayete! Bayete! Emuri ekoliai! Atekere kobusi! Papemori mori kobusi! Akariat kobusi! Bayete! Makanyavude! Bayete bungane! Bayete! Bayete! Your Excellency Ambassador Ireneo Namboka, 25 retired diplomat, United Nations, is the Vice President of Aido Network International. I take this opportunity to reintroduce you and also to tell this gathering that this was your wisdom and hard work. I do not want you to make a speech, but I just want you to be seen together with your First Lady, Madam Owekitiibwa mbadde nkusaba ojje wano tukulabe tweyanzige weebale nnyo okutuwa omusajja waffe omukulu waffe obudde bwe amagezi ge gonna tugaleese wano tumanyi ti gwe driver ye co-pilot nsanyusa nnyo okulaba jangu otubuuze. I want them just to say hello.
Hello, my name is Rone Namboka. I'm the wife of the Vice President of Aido, and I'm so pleased to be among you for the first time. Thank you very much.
Well, Your Majesties, royal princes and princesses, guests, after words of wisdom like those, one is shy to add. I think, don't worry, we'll have more time, and I'm grateful for the president of Aido asking me and my queen. See, we also have domestic queens and kings. And this is the royal couple in the Namboka house. Thank you for looking at us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to demonstrate to you that being president of Aido means you should be able to speak at least 45 languages in Africa. So it comes with a title, not just gray hair. DJ, we received a special message from Uganda in form of a song dedicated to our visitors. I would like DJ to play that song for just about 3 minutes. DJ, are you with us? There is a message for everyone. It's my duty to pass this message. Mr. Henry Lenga. Yeah, volume up please. Louder.
It's
thank you very much. Wow, that's a special song that has just been sent to us.
My king, what a welcome home. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. That's a special welcome from for our family from the African Diaspora Kingdom. You are most welcome home. A special dedication from His Royal Highness Papa Emolot Emormor Papiteso has dedicated to all of you from Uganda. Yapanoi Papa Yalama Asoponyuni Soso Ore Emor Yakoliai Atekere Kobusi Emormor Kobusi Bayete. Thank you. May I take this opportunity to thank His Royal Majesty Dr. Robinson Tani, the President of African Indigenous Governors Council. Without him, this would have not been possible. This has been a partnership between Aido and AIGC. Please stand up and wave to us, Your Majesty. That is the man, that is the brain. Thank you so much. Thank you. CARICOM Reparation Commission here is represented by the highest officials at the Secretariat, headed by Dr. Hilary Brown, Queen Ashanut Achom the second, also known as the Caribbean Queen. Please stand up. With her is the Duke of Jamaica, His Royal Highness John Campbell. He's also known as Papa Ochom. Chief Eric Sipozezulu, are you with us? The Vice Chairman, CARICOM Reparation Commission, is not here, is not feeling very well. So these are the organizations that we've worked in partnership to be here. We also have Youth for Human Rights International, who have provided us with the t-shirts and all the human rights materials that we have used. Please, a clap for Dr. Mary Shuttleworth, represented by Mr. Martin Whiteman. Please stand up. We have received great support in many ways, kind, financially, donations, to make things happen. We supported a number of kings to come here, and that has been made possible by one family. Unfortunately, Prince Udo Polman is not here, but he's represented by our chairman, who happens to be his wife, Princess Ulrike Achom. Please stand up. That family has contributed a lot of funds to the running of Aido operations worldwide. We've got a very strong base in Germany, where a lot happens. Princess Filda Lolem, are you here? Those are the people who have made sure Aido runs. So, South Africa, could you stand up? Mam Sali, Mam Tindai, Dr. Mwanabukoni, where are you? I think everybody knows South Africans. We saw them yesterday. They are here. Thank you. Your Excellency Margaret Acheger, the head mistress of the Queens and the Kings in Aido Network International. Please, you've spent months attending meetings with Kenya. Please, just come forward, please. This is the lady who had all the coordination with our chapter in Kenya to make sure everything was going okay. Say hello, please come on, Grace.
Hello, Papa Mormor, all kings, princesses, delegates, and government officials, and everyone who is here today, my brothers and sisters, all the singers that are singing behind there. I've been enjoying your singing, and that is what I'm promoting. That is our culture. You are all welcome. In the last 4 days, we have appreciated you. You have kept us company, and all the cultural activities have been fantastic. So thank you very much for coming and dance for us more culture this evening, because that's when then I'll be really observing and making sure that everyone is doing their best. I think that's all I can say for now. Thank you.
Yellow Excellency Margaret Acheger. Aido is a very big organization worldwide. We always say, show me what you have done. Don't tell me what you can do, because the mouth can do everything and show nothing. We are here today. I can now proudly show you what Aido has. That is what we believe in. May I also take this opportunity to address the indigenous leaders, the kings and the queens of Kenya. We have established Aido Kenya Network for you. That is your organization. It is upon you to grow. We want to do and to work with you very closely. I am the memory of this visit, and that daughter is Kala Astafan. As part of your kingdom, that is going to be your reconnection with the diaspora. Tonight, I will introduce you. So we want to create this relationship. May I also thank all the kings and the queens who have performed wonderfully. Let's start with our great queen, Her Majesty Sincere Kona Musirikazi the Third. That queen walks and breatheth Aido 24/7. Anytime you follow her, whether she's sick,
on the ladies, Limpy should jump into the plane to go because she believes in what Aido is doing. Her Highness Dr. Patrick Zivili Mashele, the Paramount Chief of Aido and representing Sacred Court of African Kings. Please stand up for recognition. He has also come with a message from His Majesty King Bongane III, who was not able to come here, but we've got a message from him which will be read tonight. After he we are going to come back here for the royal banquet, dinner, and the coronation of our kings and queens from the African diaspora kingdom. Just as His Majesty Dr. Tani said, even if you're a king, a queen outside Africa, you must touch the soil of your ancestors. All the kings of Kenya, you are part of this ceremony. The soil we are touching is Kenya. That is a ritual in Aido. You must reach the land of your ancestors. So tonight, we request all of you to be there in your traditional regalia. You are now a king. It will no longer be a seminar. You are going to visit the ancestors. Herman knows very well how this is conducted. My message to the Minister of Culture from Kenya, 3 days. I thank you for coming. Mombasa County Minister of Culture, thank you for coming. But even as we leave, request you to work closely with Aido Kenya chapter, because it is the door all these things going to happen. A lot has been achieved. As you might be aware that yesterday we were able to sign the Aido Mombasa Declaration on Human Rights. That has got important significance, which we are carrying up to the United Nations in July, and we are going to put a case in support of policy and the existence of our indigenous traditional rulers. So we want you to be part of us. Support Aido chapter, work. That is the key. Not only are we promoting culture, trade, we also promote investment to Kenya. And a lot is going to come through this channel. May I now take this opportunity to introduce Aido Kenya. Please come on stage, so that when you see these people after we have left, group on stage, Njeri group, please play the Aido song to bring them. come on stage.
I don't think that all of you, I don't see the Madam Chair. Where is she? Yeah, it's okay. Good. I don't think that.
Please introduce yourselves.
My name is Millicent Atieno. I'm Aido, Kenya.
Muscat Morano is my name. Aido, Kenya. Bayete.
Bayete. I am Tabman Otieno, Vice Chairman of Kenya.
Bayete. My name is Elizabeth Ngare, Aido, Kenya.
Bayete. Bayete. I am Elizabeth Maina, an Aidoa Kenyan chapter.
Bayete. Bayete. My name is Jerry Joroge, a happy Aidoa. Welcome.
Bayete. Bayete. My name is Sarah Moody, Aido, Kenya.
Bayete, everyone. I am Henry Lenga, and I'm so glad that I'm here, and I'm so glad that Aido Kenya is back and is in this ground of our country, Kenya, Mombasa. Thank you very much. Again, our chair lady, Miss Ann Hemberger, she's around. We are going to introduce her. But all in all, welcome, and we are telling you, we will never forget this moment, because Aido Kenya is going to change a lot, and our culture is going to be something else. We are going to bring royalty here in Kenya again. Thank you, Welsh. Bayete.
Bayete. Just stay on stage. Aido Kenya. The kingdoms that are not in our structure, you could register with Aido Kenya as immediately. We also request that the Kenyan kings, queens, who have been invited by Royal Highness Papa Sunday Emolot to go to Uganda after tomorrow, you are welcome. After Kenya, we're heading to Uganda for 4 days for special invitation from Papa Emormor. We are honored and we appreciate that invitation, Papa Emormor, and we shall come. It's only the Lord that will say no, but we are ready to come. I would also want to very special way, Lady, most of seen all the dancers. The lady in white, please step forward. Can see the dress style, the smile, everything you saw there. The young children, the performance, the costumes, That lady was at the front. I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you so much, Elizabeth, for your hard work. Please, let's clap for her. Honorable, please step back. Thank you. Honorable Millicent. I don't know who you are, but I know what you have done. If I was a voter, I would vote for you. If I was your voter, unopposed. Here, we are hoping to meet more of the Mombasa government.
Bayete.
Bayete.
Your Royal Highness, ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests. I'm very honored to have you here today. I did not expect when we started here the first day that we'll all be here, smiling, happy, and even more beautiful. I think Mombasa is best for you. You should stay here. Mombasa Raha. Yeah, so I'll say thank you very much. As His Royal Highness said, my name is Anne Wangoi Hambega. I'm the chairperson of Aido Kenya chapter, and a very beautiful, strong team with me here. This team is so strong. God gave me a very team to stand behind me, very much my team, because we could not have done all this, all that we did. We did it together, working day and night. We started living together. Aido, Ubuntu, bringing people together, not only from far, but even from here, because some of them live from different towns. Kisumu, some of them in Nairobi, all here. We are one now. We are brothers and sisters. And as His Royal Highness said, I'm a person of very few words. I would just want to invite you tonight. I think the party is starting now. After this is when the convention is starting tonight. So kindly, anybody out there, you've got your friends, come and witness a historical event. Nothing of this kind has ever happened in Kenya, and I don't think it will ever happen. Having over 20 kings and queens in one room coronating people. So this is a grand event. We'll say Mombasa, we are very honored, and thank you, Mheshimiwa kwa kufika. Thank you very much. We are honored, and would like you to call the others, all of them, all the counties. We want to see them tonight. We would like to be with them, share with them this historical moment. We've got guests from all over the world, and they would like to see them. Who is Mombasa? Who is in Mombasa? So kindly, kindly I'm requesting you are all welcome for the event, and I know you're going to enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bayete, Madam Chair and Hamburger Wangui. May I also take the opportunity to inform the leadership of Aido
exhibition is from Canada, and having seen the little girls, disabled group singing yesterday on a broke wheelchair, this morning he's been moving the whole city, and he's gone ahead and said he will not leave Mombasa without getting a wheelchair which is fit for purpose for that disabled guy. I can confirm that the chair has been bought and to the girl, the parents of the girl through Aido, Kenya. Please, that is the beginning of many things to come to Kenya
through Aido chapter. A little bit Kenya, really not very new. Aido Kenya. Hello. Aido Kenya started in Busia by then Honorable Ojamong, the governor. That group, knows that group, were the ones who are running Aido Kenya. I think the governor of Turkana was part of them. So Aido Kenya has been there. So these were the junior members in Aido Kenya, but they have demonstrated that you don't need to be very big or very small to do something good. They have shown us what we can do. Aido Network International, through my chairman, Princess Ulrike, please stand up again for recognition. We are going to continue supporting Aido Kenya. We are going to work on different areas, especially on the issue of human rights, education, exchange program, all these things. We are going to work with them closely and support them to develop the chapter using the Aido principles. Our traditional rulers, Aido Kenya, you can step down, no, just hold. Our kings, queens, and the traditional rulers, the message we are leaving behind is time for us to join the world for reparatory justice. You can no longer sit, watch, and disappear. You are the custodians of your people. You cannot be elected and removed. You are there forever with your community. Your voice is very important. Be part of the change. Do not be spectators. Your voice is
from African Union yesterday that was put here. We have been accepted at all highest levels. It is because we are sitting and watching. Do something about it. Anything, but do something. Ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed, with my beautiful wife next to me, I take this opportunity with clearance from my senior Papa Moribor to officially invite you for the next phase of the event this evening. Be seated in this hall by 6 o'clock. All the kings and the royals attending come at 6:30, whereby you will wait and there will be a royal entrance. All those to be coronated or installed be in position by 6 o'clock, which will be the side door. This place has been planned. If you did not attend any choreography, please do ask the ushers, Jerry, Maina. These are the girls who have been running up and down. By the way, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all that you have done and continue doing. Mr. Henry Lenga, Chief Henry Lenga, as of tonight, thank you so much. Koyo, Mwai, and all the group, we appreciate you.
With those many words, let's give a clap, and we ask the kings to stand up.
Oh, come forward. He needs to say something. He's got a special message. I'm happy you said it for the last moment.
Yes, he's still programming himself.
The name is Charles Ikuna Omela Itogot. I work with the Inside Edge in Kampala. We have something here called Hugs of Alakara at the 5th Aido Convention, Mombasa, today the 5th, 2023. Hugs, Alakara, and Vigelegele. Alakara means Vigelegele in Ataso. Hugs, you people from the Caribbean know. Vigelegele is the word for here. Mombasa, as the gate, wasn't to blame. The hinterland chiefs weren't blamable either. She was the gate to the wide world. Off to the north to develop the pink man's land, ukweli usemwe. Nabongo Mumia of the Wanga Kingdom, descendants of Byagikuyu, the Luo, Arab Samoy, Taveta, Masai, Pokomo, adding the 30 other nations within Kenya. Yes, the Midikes, it happened here. King Vincent Mwachiro will tell us more. South Africa, West Africa royalty fully present. Today, the historical moment has occurred. The Wajukuu, the grandchildren of the strongest Africans, we welcome you back home. 400 years with the pink man's land. Spiritual struggles no more. A deep peace this marks for us all. Roots of our ancestors as we report to God. Peace beyond words as the whole Africa humbly does it. At the gate in Mombasa, we receive our brothers and sisters. Hugging and hugs is what we use for expression. Alakara and vigelegele is what we see and hear. I didn't hear any vigelegele. Now Mombasa does it to the traditional indigenous royal houses. Discussion of investment from the returnees. Her invitation to Africa to come and take a development look. The mighty queen of the Al-Kablian kingdom. Glad to touch base, but also host her brothers and sisters. 400 years later, Emormor says it all. Papa Paul Sunday Emolot from the then hinterland, Uganda. South African Zulu kings and queens, diaspora kings and queens receive healing in the reunion. His Highness Paul and Grace Eganda at Aido midwifing the coming home. Ganging and pulling together their joy like children of the former laborers, demanding the pension of 400 years, even asking the forgotten pay for the labor. Yes, Pogba and Mbappe, and for their results. Reparations, their progeny called it. Repair of the intense pain and restoration of the dignity. So did I see the Ashanut of the Lord as their and our childhood dreams come true. Bayete!
Bayete! Koliai! Wow! Hand clap, a big hand clap. That is wonderful. Agnes Aido Press, please get that poem. The man is a poet. He actually taught me, took me to school. Again, I stand before you as a son, not His Highness. Ayalamanoi, Alakara, thank you for trusting me until now. Thank you for meeting again in another way and form. May I recognize the presence of a representative of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Madam, you are welcome again. A big clap for her. Poetry runs in the family. You saw my little daughter yesterday read her poem. He got from the uncle there, the grandpa. Ladies and gentlemen, I am told kings in Africa don't know how to dance. As we wind up, we are going to see how our kings dance. Led by Papa Emormor, we are going to dance out and go and relax and get ready for the royal banquet. DJ, please play the music. Papa Emormor and Akaliite will lead us in a way to take us out of the hall. Papa Emormor. Okay, just hold on. Sorry? Okay. Papa Emormor said he does not want to outshine the evening because he's got rare dance strokes. Okay, in that case, we can ask the Queen Musilikazi to show us the Zulu strokes as we go out. Okay, we have been forgiven that they are bringing a special dance group in to lead us out. Meanwhile, DJ, you can play music. Aido, we shall leave at leisure. The event is now closed officially for the next session. There is lunch for you at the hall, please. Go for your lunch. those going to be coronated, please stay behind. All our kings, you can go for lunch. Meanwhile, entertainment is coming on. Check. Aido. Hitiganda tera angelara. Tera mangana na igure kaki. Hitiganda tera angelaido. Tera mangana na igure baba. Aido. Wanye keiri ade ato. Bandiri abo mindo ahabangina baitu waterabo ahabangina baitu waterabo tena igura basachanda akara tena igura basachanda akara ero rori tukuri nene baba eche baba itiganda tera 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 mangana na igure baba Aido, tera magana na igure rangi. Hitiganda tera anje baba, tera magana na igure baba. Yari moigo, eni yari moigo, ero itimbo lya kongire. Yari moigo, eni yari moigo, ero itimbo lya kongire. Yango mindo muriango ngopanye, abo mindo kageni yari moigo, abo mindo nenandarara, ero itimbo lya kongire. Abo mindo nenandarara. Ero itimbo lya kongire. Abo mindo nenandarara. Aido, esto. Bandire igara minto, chai moira reno mogoko, watera wakamina minto kwanye, minto babu minto, wandi minto baba.
mangaini maja oike jamboka kwamboka chari moiga mogo moiga murani mbakwanie wete hapo tata ndarara erore gongire agwa erero itimbo lya gongire waba miranda erero itimbo lya gongire turagwa basaja mbakwamye erero itimbo lya gongire baba omuzi wa mangani yawa maja omuzi wa mangani yawa maja oike jambo kakoro kwa kwamboka oike mera koro omuzi wa mangani yawa maja anyiwe ayi no jarinde toru songo simba ko taje ko anina basa ni mbagwanye ana watera into manare azeli Manyagetinge Aido akibonongo kara nimba kwani manyagetinge nimba kwani manyagetinge nijari moyo akina gaterawo manyagetinge nimba reseitu manyagetinge Moigo, Minto Manyagetinge, Amoro Gaterago, Iwana Mogogo, Ituko Inavero, Iwana Mogogo, Agina Gaterago, Minto Manyagetinge, Iwana Gaterago, Mojakenda Burutae, Ayajakenda Burutae, Mojakenda Burutae, Ayamonte. kule kumba molini kule kumba ara kule kumba mingo na gedinga kaya ni jari moyo ara na yimaja ani na ni magwanyi ara na ni magwanyi mingo na gedinga ara na ni magwanyi mingo Mombasa no Morocco, Arara no Morocco, Ovino no Morocco, Arara no Morocco, Nambane no Morocco, Indoma na yedinge, Kegeni jari moigo, Indoma na yedinge, Kegeni jari moigo, Indoma na yedinge, Amaterago, Indoma na yedinge, Amura Amaterago, Indoma na yedinge, Itaka ni Makwani, Indoma na yedinge, Amura ni Makwani, Indoma na yedinge, Itaka ni Makwani, Kegeni jari moigo, Ahino Amaterago, Arero no Morocco, Aido no Morocco, Irara no Morocco, Indoma na yedinge, Ageni ni Makwani, Araka ni Makwani, Indoma na yedinge, Kegeni jari moigo, Indoma na yedinge, Amura Amaterago, Indoma na yedinge, Aido! Kibanongo karam, Dumanya yedinge, Bageni bale seitu, Bagosiba kumwaga, Kibanongo buga, Kibanongo karam, Dumanya yedinge, Nara no Morocco, Kibanongo karam, Nara no Morocco, Dumanya yedinge, Etata ningo kwanyi, Dumanya yedinge, Etata ningo kwanyi, Dumanya yedinge, Nara no Morocco, Dumanya yedinge, Nara no Morocco. Itu komunare, kaitari moiko, itu komunare, ayah logo, kamu jangan lumaja, itu komunare.